Quickly use Bitcoin as infinitely better version of PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, etc. How to use within minutes without a bank. Under 3 minutes setup. We have a video tutorial that I did as well to show exactly that process in under 3 minutes, how you can be set up without really anyone knowing who you are and having an ability to send monetary value across the world instantaneously for fractions of a penny to anyone in the world. Uncensorable, immutable. This is why this is one of the most important things with what's going on right now with Ye, with Kanye, with the Canadian truckers, the Dutch farmers, people getting locked out of their systems, locked out of their bank accounts, locked out of their brokerage accounts, you name it. This is going to happen more and more and more as the elites, the unproductive class, tries to grasp at more of those straws, and they're the drowning man in the water. We have to be cognizant. That's why this is so important. It's only a couple minute read. It's only a couple minute video, and this could save your life, quite honestly. How to become your own PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, your own bank. Now you can become your own bank or your own app, your own application to send money. Final settlement, no chargebacks, instantaneously with no outrageous fees and no censorship. I just talked to another merchant today, another business who was a convenience store, just going in to get some gum, and I've been talking to more and more businesses and, hey, can I pay you in Bitcoin? Hey, can I pay you in Bitcoin? And yeah, some of them already do. A lot of them don't yet, but they've been thinking about it. You can tell they're like, oh yeah, do you see a lot of people doing that? And there's actually a great site, btcmap.org, where you can see all the places in the world that accept Bitcoin, and this is growing every single day. And as you tell them, yeah, there's instantaneous settlement, there's no chargebacks, there's no credit card transaction fees. You can see their literally eyes, they're just bugging out. There's like, are you serious? And every single business owner says the same thing that isn't using it yet. So it's coming. It's coming. They just changed the gap or the accounting rules as well. Today, FASB did. I just changed that. So you're going to see the priming of the pump here. And when we hit this next bull run for Bitcoin is going to be unbelievable. And again, the price is the least interesting thing because this is so interesting to me. This is the most interesting part, freedom for all of humanity. However, price is what draws people in and makes you makes people know that you're serious, or at least people take you seriously at that point. That's why that's important. This is the parallel economy being built through Bitcoin on layer 1 in the Lightning Network layer 2, being built alongside the existing legacy system. When people are getting censored from social media in the last handful of years in their bank accounts, there's many people that wondered, what can we do? What can be done? We need to build our entire new system. We need to build an entire new country because we don't fit in this one. Well, guess what? It's been being built for 13 years, and it's growing by leaps and bounds every single day. The fundamentals could not be stronger. The hash rate is at an all-time high in a bear market. The Lightning nodes are at an all-time high in a bear market, and I go on and on. The fundamentals have never, ever been better, and the processes, the systems, the accounting that was just changed in the government, and how that operates, how companies can store it on their balance sheet, store Bitcoin, is just remarkable. And that's what's not being talked about in the mainstream news at all, because they don't want to talk about that. And again, this is the parallel economy that's being built outside that legacy system that is systemically keeping people out and censoring people every day. That's the legacy system. That's the world we live in. That's the truth. That's reality. They made rules in 2010 with Dodd-Frank that they can come bail in people's deposits. They can come swipe the cash right out of the system. We have a zero reserve, by the way. 2020, they put the reserves of the banks down to zero. They were at a couple percent or 5-10%. They're down to zero, meaning the banks are required to keep zero of your currency at the bank. Talk about a bank run. So if you go to get your cash at the bank, that's why they look at you like, did you call to come in? We can't just do that. I have story after story of real estate agents, of real estate investors I talked to, going to the banks in the last couple of years and then saying, I just had another one, a lady I know very well the other day, saying she almost shut down the bank on a Saturday because they were like freaking out. Like, we don't have $5,000 we can give you. She's like, it's my cash. Well, it's not, unfortunately. It's not. And that's the system, the game that's being played on all of us. It's not. And once we start to understand this game, things start to become very clear. We put the right glasses, the right lens on, we can see what's going on. Look no further than Kanye West or Ye getting frozen out of his accounts this week, this last day or two alone, for saying things that the 1%, the unproductive class, doesn't like. This will continue. Believe me, this will continue. I've studied this for 20 years. This paper below was born out of the Canadian trucker peaceful protest, mind you. From great crisis comes great opportunity, though. As Bob Proctor, one of my favorites of all time, always says, we receive great advancements because of bad things that happen, and we all get to benefit. This bank account frozen starter pack is unbelievable. And it's really just this first step here. Set up, receive, and send is what I made a 3-minute video on how to do. And it's really as easy as that. What you're seeing is just a couple steps. It's So it takes under 3 minutes. You can be your own bank. You can send cash, currency, Bitcoin across the world instantaneously. No one can censor you. And that's the power of Bitcoin and the Lightning Network on top of built on top of Bitcoin. All the layers being built on top of Bitcoin. It's that easy. And then again in here you can see, you can spy, you can use your Bitcoin to buy gift cards, to buy one-off credit cards, to spend your Bitcoin all around the world. Whether it's through Bitcoin, using Bitcoin, btcmap.org, who accepts Bitcoin directly, or merchants that they'll give you credit cards and you can use your fiat currency to buy anything around the world with your Bitcoin. Follow the steps in the picture above again and become your own bank within minutes. Step 1 outlines the entire process. All you need to do is write down a PIN to open the app and write down your 8-word seed phrase to recover your wallet if lost. And that's it. You are up and running. You and I can send monetary value to each other instantaneously. And people might ask, hey, how can I didn't put my name in? I didn't put any of my information in, my credit card, my debit card, my retinal scan, my blood. You didn't need anything. No, nothing. That's the power of permissionless right here on an uncensorable, immutable, permissionless, trustless, decentralized peer-to-peer system. That's the beauty of this. Moonwallet uses the Lightning Network on top of the Bitcoin layer outside a legacy system to transfer monetary value across the world at the speed of light for fractions of a penny, for Satoshis. 5,000 Satoshis right now is $1. So I was doing some the other day and there's 7 sats, 7 Satoshis. So you can imagine this, it's not even calculable how cheap it is. And again, I did a video here that you can watch in under 3 minutes. You can be set up, showing you how to set up, and then the sender receiver phones, and how there's multiple ways to send QR codes. You can copy and paste addresses and send them and email them. They're one-time payment codes and invoices you can create. So whether you're a business or just peer-to-peer, it's phenomenal. Within a couple minutes, I can't get that across how important that is when people's accounts are being stomped out everywhere. And this is going to continue happening. This is how the system unfolds the right way. And this is how the legacy system goes away quietly. And we build our system for the people, by the people, right here. It's being built. Once you have an account, all you need to do going forward is just use your PIN to get in the app like any normal app. That's it. PIN and you're in. You're one click away then from creating your own invoices and sending or receiving monetary value on any continent instantly with little to no cost. A big reminder, though, to finish up, that hot wallets like this Moon wallet should not be used as long-term storage wallets. Moon is not a cold storage wallet. It is a hot software wallet that is connected to the internet. So your private key is briefly exposed to the internet. Your hot wallets can be thought of as the wallet in your pocket that you would carry on you to make everyday payments to people or paying bills, etc. So again, you want to keep a little bit in there, maybe a couple $100, whatever it is, what you keep in a normal wallet to pay merchants, to go to the convenience store, to pay people peer-to-peer, send an invoice to your sister for paying for the Airbnb or whatever it is. This is the PayPal that can't discriminate against you. This is the Venmo that can't charge back. This is the Zelle that can't screw you over and take your money just out of your bank account willy-nilly. And again, I have a drawing here, a little of just quickly of how to think about these things. Like checking is your hot wallets, and this is your Moon, Samurai, Blue Wallet, Wallet Satoshi, a bunch of others. And think of that as bill pay. And then on the other side, you have retirement, or your savings, true savings that goes up over time, over the course of 4, 5, 10, 20 years. And you look at that as your retirement savings. Those are cold storage wallets. So those are the hardware that you see. And those are the Blockstream Jades of the world, the Trezors, the Cold Cards, and again, there's a bunch of other ones as well. I think those are probably 3 of the best 5 or 6 that are out there. Your cold storage wallet is like your savings. Again, this is where you need to use a cold storage wallet like the Jade, Cold Card, or Trezor. More tutorials on these to come soon as well. But I wanted to give you a quick breakdown because this is really pertinent stuff, obviously, that's going on right now to the times. And we're going to be making more of this going forward because I truly believe if we can get the businesses on board, people understanding money, number one, get the businesses on board and educate the masses, this is going to have the most effect of, this. The scariest part about all of this is every time there's a monetary transition in world history, it generally encompasses some type of hot war inside of that. Well, we don't want that. We have the technology to incentivize peace. This is what Bitcoin does. This is what it was discovered for. This is why it was put together. And so we have this. And I truly believe it's my mission, it's my calling to educate people. I thought for 20 years it was to educate people on financial literacy, and ironically it is in a way. It's to understand money, number one, like I said, and then get businesses that it's leverage because you can talk to more people at once, and then educate the rest of the people, as many people as I can, about what is money. Because if you don't understand money and what it is and how it operates and how the unproductive class uses it to dominate their citizens and steal from them and go on with endless wars, sending war packages to Ukraine, whatever it is, Iraq wars, Bush, Trump, Obama, drone strikes on American citizens, spying on American citizens. That's all enabled by the currency printing. So if you don't understand money and how they use that to destroy the society, and we know this because of thousands of years of just this cyclical pattern repeating. This is why fiat currencies have failure rates of 100%. Gold and silver do the job for a while, but they don't last forever because they get centralized. It's just hard to move over space. This is why Bitcoin was discovered, and this is one of the most fun videos blogs and videos I've ever made, because this is truly hands. You can, within a couple minutes, I can give someone the power to transact with anyone at any time. Bitcoin is for your friends, and Bitcoin's for your enemies as well. That's true freedom. That is true freedom of speech. And you might not like it, but I might not like everything you say, but I'll defend to the death your right to say it, just like this. I might not like who you're sending money to, but I'll defend to the death your right to do it. That's private property. That's American values. That's what America was built off of, and that's why people around the world came to America. Again, people around the world want those same things. They don't all have to live in America, but people everywhere want that freedom. They want that exceptionalism, what the Constitution, individual freedom involves. And that's what people come here for, and that's what we're taking back from the unproductive class with this, and it starts here. Again, appreciate you. This is some of the most important things ever, because everything in your life is based off of this, of money. Everything we do is based off money. How you sleep, how well you sleep, because we can afford a mattress, we can't afford a mattress. That's 8 hours of your life. What work we go to, what job we go to, what business we go to, that's another 8 hours of your life. And then the other 8 hours of your day is spent doing things you do or don't want to do because you don't have the money to do them. Do you want to go on vacation? Do you want to go to get ice cream? Do you want to go get your kids something fun and buy something? Everything we do in life. Can you retire? Can you retire at the appropriate age? Can you get people the gifts and the presents that you want to get? Can you pass things down to your to your posterity? Can you give to the charities you want to? Our entire life is money. And it can be a tool for good. It can be a tool for bad. It's how we are as people in between here that makes money good or bad. Money by itself is not inherently evil. It's just a thing. It's an inanimate object. It's a container for your monetary time and energy. That's all it is. Let's not let it leak by using fiat currencies. Let's use the hardest asset known to man, the thing that's finite, 21 million, there'll never be more. It's time. The time is now. The new system, the new world, literally humans going to the next level, a type 1 society, type 1 species. We are moving step ladder. As Alex Vetsky says, fire, then there's Bitcoin, then there's teleportation. Those three things could be the biggest three discoveries in human history. As this progresses out, people look back 10,000 years from now. Stay strong. If you like this, please share it. Please like and subscribe. Please share it with anyone you might know that could benefit from this, that could really use this information or has been looking for this type of information. Again, this is on YouTube. This video is here. You can click it here as well, but please send in this newsletter, and we're going to do a lot more of these tutorials and things going forward. That way it's very easy and it's very real for people. And that's my goal going forward, to help as many people as possible. So I appreciate you, your time and energy. As we said, it's the most important asset we have. It's the only finite asset besides Bitcoin, the two finite assets. So take care of those. And please, 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 if you don't like this, please dislike it and let us know what you don't like and how we can get better, any improvements we can have, and we'll do, and we can update these videos. And I appreciate you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.